Hola, ¿cómo están?
Bien, bien, ¿usted?
Bien.
I would describe Mary as a force of nature, and she's really a very important activist who has a big heart.
The biggest problem with Mary Figueroa is getting her to return your phone call sometimes because she's so busy. Mary herself symbolizes how education can mold and form a great leader. And it's so fitting that a university that's coming into its own and you recognize the service and accomplishments of someone like Mary, who until tonight has been a hidden gem.
I grew up in the East Side, predominantly Hispanic and Black, low income, single mom, 3 kids. She got remarried, and so 3 kids became 5. And even though she had only gone to school to the 8th grade, she wanted all of us to go to college. Coming to UCR was the first time that I was away from my family. I graduated and I walked across that stage, and I was the first one in my family to do it. And I know how many of you are the first in your families to be in higher ed. See, look at, see? I would not have the confidence that I have right now if it hadn't been for the education I got from UCR. Just like it did for me in being who I am, the university can and should be utilized as a resource for the community. And that's how we ended up coming up with Latino Health Riverside, our project.
I want to introduce to you next is Mary Figueroa.
I have a love for this community, and whatever it takes for us to be able to effectively help with the health of those families, I'm going to do.
They're looking at you now. They're looking at you and they're saying, oh, look, I want to be like her. Because I've heard that so many times. So you guys are role models already. And look how young you are. Good luck. Good luck in everything you guys are going to do. Good luck. And there's a real fine line between being still in the same environment that I grew up in and being where I'm at right now. I don't want to forget that I came from the East Side. And I want to do what I can to help. You know, sometimes when you're growing older, you sit there and sometimes you sit and think, did my life matter? Receiving this award has probably been the highlight of my life at this point, because of the fact that UCR as it was a vision and it was a dream for me to have been able to accomplish it. And then now, decades later, for that institution to acknowledge the type of work that I've done, even though it's volunteer work, I don't know that there is anything higher. It makes me feel like I'm doing something right.